Today we're diving into a philosophy that has stood the test of time, Stoicism. Specifically, we'll explore how Stoic thought can teach us to find happiness, even in challenging circumstances. First, let's define Stoicism. It's a philosophical school founded by Zeno of Citium in the 3rd century BC. Stoicism focuses on self-control and virtue as the path to happiness. At the heart of Stoic thought is the idea that happiness doesn't depend on external circumstances, but on how we respond to them. The Stoics teach us to focus on what is within our control and accept, with calmness, what is not. One of the core ideas of Stoicism is, there are things that depend on us and things that don't. This encourages us to recognize that often, our unhappiness stems from trying to control things we simply cannot change. But what does this mean in practice? Imagine a common scenario. You're stuck in traffic, running late for an important meeting. Most people would feel frustrated, maybe even angry, viewing the situation as unfair or unlucky. A Stoic, however, would ask, can I control the traffic? Clearly not. But I can control my reaction. I can choose to accept the situation without losing my inner calm. Another practical example is work. Let's say you've been working hard for a promotion, but it's given to someone else. Here, the promotion is not within your control. Your effort is. Stoicism teaches you to accept the outcome while maintaining your inner peace, knowing that you did your best. But how can we truly be happy? According to Stoicism, happiness comes from living in accordance with virtue. This means living with reason, justice, and moderation. It's not about chasing short-term pleasure, but about cultivating a balanced and virtuous life. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, taught that the primary goal is to live with integrity, to stay true to our values. Being honest, respectful, and just not only improves society but also brings us inner peace, which is the foundation of happiness. A seemingly paradoxical idea in Stoic thought is that difficulties and obstacles are not only to be accepted, but seen as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, wrote in his Meditations that the obstacle to action advances action. What does this mean? Imagine going through a tough time, such as facing illness or failure. The Stoic sees these experiences as tests that strengthen our character. Every obstacle teaches us something about ourselves and offers the opportunity to become better people. Another essential aspect of Stoicism is the practice of gratitude. Stoics teach us to reflect daily on what we have rather than focusing on what we lack. Gratitude is a powerful tool for emotional well-being. How can we apply this to our lives? Take a few minutes every day to reflect on what you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as good health, a warm meal, or the love of family. This exercise shifts our attention from the negative aspects of life to what enriches us. Finally, inner peace, according to Stoic philosophy, comes from our ability to accept the world as it is. Struggling against circumstances, wishing things were different, only leads to stress and suffering. Acceptance allows us to move through life with serenity. The key is to not attach ourselves to outcomes but to our actions. If we act with virtue and integrity, we can accept any result without falling into regret or anxiety. Stoicism offers a guide for living a full and serene life, centered on virtue, self-control, and the acceptance of circumstances we cannot change. It teaches us that happiness is found within, rather than in external things.